is really flourishing. No?
Oh, I thank you.
Oh, please. What do you use?
Actually, nothing. It's just the grace of God.
Yeah,
It's the grace of God. So,
Yeah,
a couple of days ago, I actually went out with my friend. They're like, my hair is flourishing
like a flower.
I was like, she's like, oh, your hair is really flourishing. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you so much. I don't use anything, no, I really don't. So, but please, if you wanna get it longer, you can just sponsor me. Slide into my DM.
Wink, wink. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very special guest with me, and she's my sister.
Hi!
Hi, my sister is here with me, and we are going to be reviewing Young, Famous in Africa Season 2. I hope you got the name correct.
Yes, we did.
Young, Famous. I think for further reference, we call it YFA.
That
Yes,
was.
yeah. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing it. If you've not seen it yet, it's on Netflix. They have Season 1 and Season 2, and I think like it's the top of the town at the moment. So, we have a lot of thoughts. We're going to be dishing them down. We even have notes.
Well, she has notes. I don't have everything's all up in my head. So.
In one word, what would you describe the show as? Like the whole show. Let's say Season 2 only.
Hectic.
Yeah, South Africans be like hectic. It's
Hectic. It was, yeah.
Why?
One word, hectic.
Why do you say hectic?
I don't feel like there was just so much going on. From the costume, okay, not costume. From their dressing to the drama to the bullying to the backbiting.
Yeah.
Like, and then to the slow motion. Every time they are coming out of, maybe they are going for like an event or something, they'll do slow mo for everybody.
What? Like nobody works like that in real life. BFF.
Yeah, like there was a time
You don't even know
like,
BFF.
be fucking for real.
Yeah, Jersey.
Millennial turning Gen Z,
Millie Z.
man. But yeah. So like there was a time that like I know that they're trying to do so I can like see their feet and everything, but there was a time that one of them was actually wearing t-shirts, like proper t-shirts and they see this slow mo for hours like it's too much.
Okay,
Calm down.
Fair enough.
But yeah, hectic was just too much going on. And for someone that like me who is really into reality TV, I was like, yeah, this is too much for you.
So I'm not really like other than I say Big Brother Night, I feel like that's most reality TV.
Oh really?
Yeah,
You don't watch
I don't
Love
really-
and Hip Hop,
It's very noisy.
you know?
All this like it's very noisy for me. I mean, not
I
person,
know.
but I don't like Big Brother is
Love and Hip Hop.
the pick for me. But I think if I was going to what do you call it?
One word?
Summarize it in one word, I'll just say like unnecessary. I feel like that's what I would say, like
That's
unnecessary. No, and in terms of not even like the show is unnecessary, but in terms of like the drama is unnecessary, his outfits are unnecessary, the bringing in their friends, like everything they do is so unnecessary. Like the parties, like every single thing is unnecessary. I'll just say like I'll just term it up to like unnecessary. But yeah, that's what I'll say.
Almost every episode had like a party or a dinner.
Yeah,
or
it's not
something.
realistic.
But that's actually what they do in a lot of reality TV shows.
Yeah, but like is
Love
that
and Hip Hop had that.
realistic?
It's not realistic, but it's a show. At the end of the day, let's not forget, part of it, I can bet that part of it is scripted. Because there's no way that they were doing all that. Like, I'm sorry, if your life is that dramatic all the time, then something is off.
And you know what's actually even killing me is the fact that one of the things I just couldn't wrap my head around is how they just bring a friend and the friend automatically becomes a part of the group. Like Zari coming in and just becoming like a member of the group from Season 1. Then Swanky brought Fantana, they brought that Louise, your fave, they brought Louise. They just bring like Bonan, all this many people. And I'm like, is that really how it works? Like I just bring my friend, all of a sudden I'm doing dinner and I'm inviting even people that I don't know and they're getting upset.
I think in reality though, like sometimes you do go for like outings and events where you like meet somebody and you just click with the person.
But you just click with the person, that's the thing. They don't click. Like you can tell that even the ones the OG guys haven't even formed a bond and they're already bringing in new people.
It's obvious that they're trying so hard to be friends, but they are not. The guys I think are way more like I would say they're closer apart from Swanky because Swanky I'm not really sure where
he's
not
fluid.
trying to be,
He's fluid.
Not trying, I'm a Gen Z, so I accept everybody. But
He's
like,
fluid. He's neither here nor there. Like,
but the guys, I think the guys are a lot more like accepting than the girls, except for Louis Joe. I don't know why, but we're going to get into that.
But speaking of the guys, right? What did you think about that whole situation with like Diamond and Andile, where like Diamond was upset that Andile was moving to his baby mama?
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting because Usually girls are the ones that have those kind of fights. Like, oh my god, I'm messing with my ex-boyfriend. Why? We always thought that guys were a lot more understanding, but apparently guys can be very jealous too. I felt Diamond was just jealous because Zari mentioned that he's dating somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's more of like, oh, this is my own, like, I have to, protect mine. And he keeps saying, oh, she's the mother of my kids. Like, that's a title for her. So she cannot have a life now because she's the mother of your kids. But then, in a way, I do understand, because if you flip it and then, you have a very close friend, and that close friend starts dating the father of your kids, then you might also not be happy.
And that now leads me to my question. Can you even, first of all, can you even date a man that has, like, as we are women now?
Yeah.
Can you date a man that has a baby mama or a female best friend? Well, you're married.
I'm married, but I never did that.
But if you, like,
I never.
What do you think about it?
No, so people's preferences are different. I know people that actually don't mind. In fact, they say, oh yeah, I know people that don't mind. Oh, you have a baby mama, is fine. Because to be honest, a lot of people do have baby mamas today, and they are single. And some people are just like, yeah, whatever I can get. I personally can't do it.
I will box you.
I can't, but I'm not like hating on anybody else that is doing it. If you can accept it, then that's fine. Everybody has different things that work out.
I think
for them,
personally,
right?
I want to be able to sleep at night.
No, but you can't. So
no, I personally I can't.
I think it depends on. So for those people, I think it depends on the boundaries that they've seen that have been set. So people have baby mamas in Nigeria, but their baby mamas and their kids are probably abroad. You get, so it's not that they're seeing each other every day. You know the person is there, but the person is not constantly in your life. It's different from if the man is living with the baby mama and is dating you. So those kind of boundaries, like, you have to look at the situation one by one before you can judge. Personally, I can't, but hey, if it works out for you, then kudos.
But even baby mama one is even okay, because there's some baby mamas that hate their baby daddies and like all of that. Not even I'm praying for that too, but like there are some people that have that. But like that female best friend thing, I can't do it. I really can't, because I'm supposed to be your best friend. So what do you mean female best friend? Like Andile was like, oh, his baby mama is his best friend. Like, why would you just have, not only do you have a baby mama that has 2 kids and is still trying to get with you, she's now also your best friend. Talk about the trendy part of the show, Two-Face and his musings.
God, why?
First of all,
why?
Where did that come from? I don't even remember what's really happened. Like, I was having second-hand, third-hand, like I was having all the number of hands in embarrassment.
Oh my God.
Like, as soon as he would say something, I would just be like, I'll pause it. I'll be like, I couldn't deal. Like,
can you say I'm hurt? I'm actually hurt. Like, when I remember that just that clip, like, it's hurting my feelings so much.
And they were really trying, so there were 2 people, let me say 2 types of people. Some of them were trying to reel him back, like, oh, you don't mean yourself, right? And he's like, no, I mean mine, even me, that's, and I'm just like, oh. And he couldn't realize that what he did was stupid. Because when Annie stood up, at no point did he really feel like, oh, let me go after her, make sure she's okay. Like, it was so awkward. And yeah, she spent a long time trying to prove to us that her marriage is good, and then you just come and just say that and just basically take us back to step 1, phase 1, part 1.
So I remember that, okay, from what I remember, in terms of the way it started, I think Andile was saying that, oh, I like what both of you have, because he has his own baggage, and he's like, okay, Two-Face, you had a lot of things going on with you, and you had a lot of things going on, but both of you seem to have a very close and intimate relationship. So that was how it started. And then the next thing, my guy, Baba, innocent. Innocent decided to just go off on a tangent that nobody asked him. He goes, oh,
men they can make love to their wife, but they will go out and
in a relationship, just say what you want. Just say what you want. I watched the show when one person asked for 3 kids, the other person said no, 2 kids, done. Negotiated, done. So just come out and say what, it's like a business deal. Or even if you love, my man nature will just say I should do this, and I will just do it. I don't even care about the person. I will love this woman.
Like I can love this woman,
but I will do this. And I'm just like, and you could tell that Annie wanted the ground to just open.
Like, of course, anybody would want. Like, I was wanting the ground
to me. I was just like, oh God.
I kept pausing it. And you just sort of
oh God. And then, of course, the ladies, the way I asked, like, is that what you believe? That's what I believe.
That's what I feel. That's what I think.
That's how I reason.
Yeah, no, I definitely just, I don't know. I really feel for
Oh my
her.
God.
And honestly, to be very honest with you, I definitely feel like Annie is one of those. I feel like in some way she struggles. She's struggling in, not even I feel, in some way I know she's struggling a lot. And I feel very bad for her because on the show, she doesn't have the most lovable vibe. So she's not like their fave, she gets like the cast. And then they she's very in their head, she's very dramatic. So at the same time, she doesn't really have anyone to go to because she's probably already fighting. She's already fighting them, but she has so much that's going on in her life as well. And I think she came on the show to kind of like debunk all these rumors, but then during the course of the show they kept coming up, you know, like in real life, and then him now still coming to say all those things.
Saying
So
it is like basically like all our hard work.
yeah,
And the reason
like
for her
her
being
trying
on
to
the
like
show.
say no, we're happy, we're this, doing the wedding, doing the
She threw everything out the window.
out of the window.
Just by saying that, like saying, "Oh, this is what I believe, this is the way I reason," and then at the end you're not trying to like, "No, I don't do it." Like it's medicine after death, and she stood up and she left, and you didn't even walk after
Yeah,
her.
he did, and then none of them, even when like we're trying to like say Nadia should like, and that's why I know that she doesn't really have friends, and I'm very happy that for the most part after then she was kind of AWOL, like she didn't go on those trips with them because yes,
Yeah, she
she really just realized that there's no need to be like dealing with them, you know.
Frankly, Annie, if there's a season 3,
Just
please
don't
don't do it.
Yeah,
Please.
don't do it. It's-
Like
It's
we
too much
actually,
drama.
a lot of people I think understand that you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And even if there's been a lot of negative energy towards you, I think a lot of people also understand. And a lot of people actually like empathize with you, and you know, we want to see you succeed, we want to see you do well, we want to see you go through all this and come out as a bigger person. I don't think this show is doing you any favors. If anything, it's making it worse.
Especially the person that is styling you as well.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's not even go in there.
Those
Like,
bubbles.
oh no. Oh my God.
Bubbles.
You definitely need to put that out. No, those bubbles, please. Whoever did that to you, and that's crown with the
Do you know, guys, the first time I saw that white outfit with the crown to the side
Giving
and the
me,
gloves, I laughed.
Statue of Liberty.
Yes, I laughed. I thought it was like wedding outfit, but with Statue of Liberty
Yes,
vibes. So I laughed for like a good 2 minutes. I just
please,
posted
when
that
they
out.
offer you those kind of clothes, tell them no, even if it's for free. Please, no. It's not helping your matter at all.
And then speaking of outfits, right? I feel like Kanye, in fact, most of them don't know how to dress for the occasion. But honorable mention to Swanky, Jeremiah, Jerry, a legend, the king. What is going to be king of fashion? I think.
King of fashion.
Swanky came with blanket to a basketball court. He had that glasses with the dingalings. And I literally was excited every time he turned because it did the ding ding ding. You know these doors that when you open, or this like, is it Chinese or Indian stores, when you open it, it's not like ding ding ding. Why?
So can I just say that Swanky, I'm a big fan of your work. I think you're actually a really good stylist. I look out for, you know, some of your stuff on AMVC and stuff like that, and I see that, you know, you really go out of your way. And even your diary, or is it your confessionals, you are always looking like, you know, yeah, really. But I think we need to find a way of, you know, how your fashion will fit some of the occasions. And if maybe some occasions don't require fashion, like going to a basketball court, it is okay to wear t-shirts and shorts.
That's fine.
Nobody will judge you. They won't say you're not fashionable. Maybe the t-shirt can be like, I don't know, Louis Vuitton or something. Like you can make it. But not blankets, not tights.
Not tight. Exactly. Why? Like all those
So
things.
just like we're not like, you know, shit on you. Like your hustle is
Legit.
Just
Just
you know,
calm down.
a little bit. Yeah.
But yeah, since we're on Swanky, I also just want to say that Swanky do lie a lot.
Oh wow.
Shut up! I'm gonna say yes. Swanky do lie a lot because I feel like Swanky this season, Swanky was just out for drama, and that meant like, even if that meant like unnecessary shouting, unnecessary like bullying, unnecessary lying, because you tell Swanky A and Swanky will go and tell, and that's something that is actually common among most of them. I would say it's like Chinese whispers, like what's the game? I would say one thing to you, and by the time it's getting to the next person, it's something completely different.
Yeah.
That was the situation with Kanye, Zari, and Louis. And then Louis, Swanky Bonang and Louis again. Why is it that I would say A, and they don't even used to hide that? Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you. This person said, I know.
Number one.
Can you say they sent me?
Crying.
I'm just the messenger. I'm not the message. Nobody even asked you to deliver a message. And
Stop it. Stop it. It's not good.
Yeah.
How did you go and cast Louis's secrets? It came to you in confidence. You know, but let's not go there yet. Back to Swanky. I think Swanky is a man in pain. Yeah, no, I think the reason why he was lashing out a lot was because he was in pain. I honestly think that. He has lost, and I think somebody mentioned it in it. So he lost his friend Annie, and he just he doesn't know how to express it, especially because I'm sure on set they were forced to be in the same room, right? So this reality, meaning that for the past 7 months they probably haven't been speaking to each other, and then now to be able to make that bar to get their check, they need to come back to the same place. So maybe before the camera start rolling, he's already annoyed that, oh my god, I have to be on the same set with this person. So he was just lashing out, and then she was a bit more, taking it a bit more, in good pace and in good taste. But Swanky, he didn't have to lash out other people. Like Louis, what did Louis do to you? And then you're calling Louis a liar. Please, I hope when you watch your season, you see that you were the liar.
You were.
Yeah, because what you did to Louis was not fair.
No, obviously you can see that there's some bias towards Louis.
I need to stop calling him Louis because his name is Louis, everybody. Louis! No, maybe because the Louis I don't get. Is there H after the name?
No, there's no H, but maybe in Namibia, maybe they call it like Louis.
Is it no fun?
Maybe in Namibia they call it
I'm
Louis.
Nigerian, I call it Louis, okay? Louis, what they did to you on that show, you need to rethink yourself.
Do you know what? Yeah, my sister was watching it and she was like, I'm going to send Louis a DM.
Yeah, I felt so sorry. I saw him my little brother. I'm sorry, we're probably the same age or something, but he just had this what's happening with you?
She was like, hi, my name is Mama. I really liked you on the show and I would like us to be friends.
No, not to be friends, but it's you can talk to me if things are going wrong. Because I felt he needed people to talk to. And then really when he opened up about his own family situation, I could understand. I got it.
You can understand?
Yeah, I saw why he was the way he is. Because for 7 years, I've not really had any parenting, so to speak. He's been on his own since 21 because he made a mistake on Big Brother Nigeria. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe Africa, sorry. Not Nigeria, Big Brother Africa, maybe he did something he wasn't meant to do. He got excommunicated. He has not been able to talk to his family. The truth is that a lot of us in your 20s, you're still in a way under your parents. You still get those, don't do this. So you're able to think, yeah, it's true. No, are you okay?
Yeah. I brought you here to sub me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't directed at you. But if you take it, then that's alright. Back to what I was saying, Louis. Give me a call if you see this. We have a lot of talking to do. Not in a bad way, please. I am happily married, but I think you need some parenting. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, but there was something. That whole Pantana Louis Bonang situation. When he spoke about his childhood, it kind of now made me see why he was very adamant on Pantana not being branded as Diamond's side chick and more about her establishing her own brand. Because I can imagine that maybe in Namibia, right? He has had to deal with a lot of, how when people come out to Big Brother Nigeria house and people are always like, oh, it's not that one that did this in the house, it's not that one that did this, it's not this one that was dating. Yeah. Do you understand? So maybe he was just I've been here, and if I knew what I know now, I probably wouldn't have done this that, because of the people, even maybe beyond excommunication. Who knows if that's what they keep referring to him as? Oh, Louis, that one that has sex with people. Do you understand? Yeah. So, and I know Africa was not they had representatives per country. Yeah. So maybe 2 people per country or something. And out of your 2, one don't
really remember him though.
I did watch. I was small.
Or could it be Big Brother Namibia?
He said Big Brother Africa. I don't think
they remember him. I know the Big Brother, Richard said, Tatiana, I can't remember him, but yeah.
But yeah, so I feel that was definitely a thing, and then Bonang was just unnecessary, and I'm glad she left. She was unnecessary towards Louis because he owned up to everything. He said, oh yeah, he made a mistake. But it's just, I feel sometimes from these people just want to insult, they just want you to know that you're smaller than them. Who are you? Do you understand? But yeah, I think Pantana is interesting. I think she's an interesting person. I don't know why she does what she does. I think she purposely tries to some of those babes that would swear she has it under control, but she really doesn't. Oh yeah, I have so many men, but she's really not. Because even when everyone said to her, Diamond has a girlfriend, she was he doesn't have a girlfriend, and he told me he doesn't. All of those things. I just think that because Swanky warned her, and then right after Swanky warned her, she went back to Diamond. And she's like, oh, no, I just found connection time. And then she's going about telling everybody. And I think she didn't even, you know what, they're so weird. I don't even want to. Because she told Bonang, and she was like, oh, yeah, don't tell Swanky. And then immediately Bonang saw Swanky right there in her presence. Bonang said it. And she still went around saying, you know, Bonang and I are really close.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I'm like, can't you just see what she just did? You literally just met this babe. And you know how they'll call them outside. I'm like, oh, how far? What's up? And then they open their mouth and just start spilling every single thing, even though you're literally just meeting this person. So, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about, talking about most of them. Let's talk about Naked and Kaylee. What are your thoughts on their relationship?
Kaylee, on their relationship.
And them, yeah.
Okay, I'll start with them. Kaylee, I think she's good vibes, good energy, positive spirit.
I think she's grown a lot this season.
Yeah, I think she's in
and
a
her
very,
makeup as well. She's
very good place, and she's a very pretty lady. Naked, I'm sorry, but I don't really know what Naked is doing on the show. I feel like it's a bit of a prop.
Not a human being a prop.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way, in case this goes, you never know what happens. But like, I really like, if they're talking about the kid, I won't remember him. So yeah.
Do you feel like they think for themselves on that show, like in general?
Overall, no. I think there's some very strong personalities.
Like
Kanye is a strong. Swanky is also strong as well.
Kanye is Swanky.
I think it's like two people I can think of.
I think they respect Andy Lee some way, so they take his advice. But Kanye and Swanky are like the strong, or they basically manipulate situations and because Nadia is just, I don't actually quite like her anymore. I used to like her at first, but
I don't
she's there as well.
Yeah, she's an instigator. When you say something, she pokes and pokes and pokes, and then when she happens, she's like, oh my god, it's not me.
I didn't do anything.
I don't know.
It was 1 second. Yeah, I don't like her. And how this thing was always showing in season 1, so that just turned me off. And to be fair, their makeup did get better in season 2. I have to give it
probably higher budget.
Yeah.
Because season 1 is always like a starting point. So.
And then they want to see if it's going to work. But for me, I like Kaylee. I think she's grown a lot. I think she's also very understanding of Annie in the beginning when like Kanye and Nadia were saying, oh yeah, Annie's not their friend. She's always kind of been understanding. Once in a while, she likes to indulge in drama. But I think most of the time, she just wants to rest. She just wants to be chill.
Yeah. She's still trying to figure herself and
Naked out. I don't understand why Naked did a trailer proposal because Kanye told him to do a trailer proposal. That's a proposal before the main proposal. I just think really.
I have never heard of that.
And I feel like that's why I don't think they think for themselves. Because how does someone tell you do a trailer proposal and you say okay? Like you're 40 something years old.
I'm thinking about it now. When Kanye said it, I was like, no, I have never.
Because even heard of Kaylee said she googled it and she was like, there's nothing like trailer proposal. The proposal
just came up with something.
She just really comes up with stuff and they do it.
Yeah.
She's like they're God. I mean, they're God. She's like.
Awesome.
Yeah, like I guess because she started the whole party thing, but like.
Yeah, because I mean, trailer proposal, especially when you're not sure if you want to propose.
Now
you want to reassure somebody and you go and do
a trailer proposal. Maybe not. If you're watching this and you want to assure someone, I don't think trailer proposal is what you should do. Okay,
please don't do that. Just propose.
Yeah.
Just propose.
Yeah.
Because now you're causing confusion for everybody. Because now some people watch this one and say, oh my god, there's something like trailer proposal.
There is nothing.
I beg.
Because if you go and propose, you will go down that aisle. You will walk down the aisle. I'm telling you, you'll be standing and the baby will walk down and they'll say, wise man. Would you walk me down the aisle?
No.
Okay. Now, I think we want to talk about your fave. It's Louis' time.
Louis' time, yeah. It's my little brother. Yeah, I've claimed him as my brother. Louis, yeah, I think so. When I saw the teaser, and I saw him on the teaser, I thought it was going to be this bad guy, that maybe like
no,
like it was really bad boy,
bad
boy vibes. I thought it was going to be like this guy that all the girls want, and maybe he's playing them. What happened?
What I expected and what I ordered was
not to be the other way around.
They were just
oh, not what a nice guy. Like, so of course, in terms of like, you know, apparently he was on, I think at 27 he was on Forbes. Yeah, he was.
You know, I don't read those Forbes.
I do, and I'm very big into all this kind of stuff.
All of them like this
entrepreneur. He owns like some kind of like MCC, I think it's like a luxury brand. So he's doing well for himself, you know, and he came in introduced by Kanye, and he was going to be. a speech. I think Kanye angered him because he had practiced all night for that speech.
That was when I knew that this is a red flag. Because why why are you practicing all night for a flipping toast? Not even a speech, a toast.
And when he now gave it to the boys, Kanye are the queen of, I'm like, what? So at that point I knew he was not really the bad boy that I thought he was. And then from there it just started going downhill. He had this whole issue with Bonang that he invited her. Louis, you have what it takes to be better than what you presented yourself to be on this show. I feel he probably reduced his own, because when he came in, he was saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm never the backup
I'm the one that gets in here. I'm the one that makes the guys work out harder, bro. You did like, see, nobody even nothing like my ovaries, my nothing. You just you felt my hand, like my hand was here.
I really thought he was a very, like, even till now, I think he was a very genuine person. I just think he was in the wrong crowd. That's not the crowd for a person like Lewis. It's not. That kind of crowd will walk all over you, and that's exactly what they did. Swanky, like that's your fellow man. Why would you be doing, like, saying he's a liar, he's this, taking Bonang's side,
giving him a whole like a whole t-shirt, like 7 personalities, something.
78 personalities, and why? And he took the t-shirt and he went home with the t-shirt. If was not, throw that thing back in his face, like, oh, I don't like confrontation. But my guy, you have to stand up for yourself.
Period.
You need to, especially with people like this, because you already think that they are the best and they are top of class, and then you're coming from Namibia and they're talking about your country like you have the desert.
Come from the desert, he's like, you can talk about me when you talk about my country.
Why did you say that to their faces?
Like, Bonang bullied, you know what? Bonang actually pissed me because she bullied him and then left the show because she was being bullied. Are you mad?
Like,
you are the bully.
Kama.
You are the bully. Like, nobody bullied you. Anyway, yeah.
I just add one more thing on Lewis. Really sorry to hear about what happened with you and your family. I want you to know that if you need a family, there are lots in Nigeria that are looking for families up there.
Yeah, I thought you were going to offer us.
No, I think we already have a brother. But yeah, if you
do, we have a good brother.
Yeah.
Final. Okay, last scenario we're going to talk about. What do you think about the Annie and Swanky situation? Let me go first.
All right, please.
Annie and Swanky situation. I think that they dragged this on for too long. I think that the whole, like, there's something she did to me, I'm not going to tell anybody. That whole thing at first was just long, because, like, bruh, just tell us. And then eventually when they started, like, telling us, I also feel like Annie did not, the first time they had the conversation, Annie didn't approach it properly, because Swanky wanted to understand, like, you're my friend, I want to understand why you did what you did. And she's like, let's just bury it. It was giving me, like, guilty, but I don't want to agree that I'm guilty, so I'm gonna act like, because she first said that call never happened, and then let's bury it. And then in the final episode, she eventually said, oh yeah, that's actually what happened, and then they sorted it out and everything. Of course, Father Andile was the mediator, but I think that we should just be very careful with how we gossip. My learning from here is, like, gossip carefully. You don't know who's on the other line. Okay, jokes apart, like, but to be fair, I don't think I was right that Annie was talking smack about Swanky, especially because Swanky was her ride or die in some way, and I think that also kind of set the pace for how. And Swanky said it, that it has completely, like, the whole situation with Annie completely changed him and how he now approaches people and friendships, because he would have never believed that Annie would do that to him. So now we're gonna run through very quickly, rapid fire. I'll call one cast and then just use one word to describe them. So I will say, let me start with naked. Boring.
That's the word.
Okay. Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Hibby-jibbies. That's my word. Hibby-jibbies. Give me the hibby-jibbies. I don't want to say what I really want to say, but hibby-jibbies.
Annoying. That's really what that comes to mind. I was thinking embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's a better word. Embarrassing.
Yeah, go embarrass you. Go there. Kind shit stirrer. Dramatic.
Instigator.
Yeah. You're using synonym. You're using my synonym. Let's see who's next. Zari. Bitchy.
Yeah.
I think Zari is very bitchy. She's pretty. She likes to form like classy babe, but she's bitchy. She's very bitchy. And
to be honest, I have no word for Zari. I can't even think of anything to describe her. That's probably how much she didn't really Like,
That's a straight
yeah,
point.
she didn't really. I think she was just trying so hard to be necessary, but yeah.
So she was unnecessary. Yeah, back to my
But
original.
I can use a word for her, pretty. That's what, like, I mean, it doesn't have to be about her behavior. Pretty.
First, Nadia.
That one is like a junior instigator.
Yeah, I think Nadia is junior instigator. 2 words hyphenated junior instigator. 1 word. Louis, genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
I'll say Louis is genuine.
Sweet.
He's who he is. He presents himself like Father Andile, mature, boring. Not
But
boring
also-
actually. He was mature.
Father
Father Andile.
I mean, him too, he has his own coin. You can't bring 2 baby mamas together. I'm sorry, but I can't stop thinking about that. Like, why would you do that? Why? Father Andile. Are you father?
Father Andile. That's what Two Faces to call him. Who else is there that we haven't mentioned? Swanky. Shady.
Fashion king.
Shady. A liar. Shady and a liar.
Annie?
And a friend. Annie.
Sad. I think she's very sad. I think she has there's a lot going on in there.
Annie, I don't have a word for her.
I need to think about what's good for you,
I
Annie.
really don't have a word for Annie. I can't lie.
I'll say sad and I'll also say strong.
Yeah, strong
she's
came to
strong.
mind. Yeah, strong came to mind.
She's been through a lot.
A lot, yeah.
For a lot of years.
Yeah.
And that's enough to break anybody down. She's still strong.
I don't like her lip stain, Sha. She need to change it. She maybe make it glossy. That matte is not giving what it's supposed to. Diamond Ashawo. And I don't even know why. Like, I would have never thought in my life that Diamond that used to wear blue jeans and wine his waist is what they are. Diamond.
I think it's sleek.
It's not it.
It's
They
sleek.
catch. Okay, no, Sha. Yeah, fair enough.
Saying Fontana. Let me kiss your beautiful lips.
Yeah.
Sleek guy. So
Fontana, childish or immature.
Fontana, I think she has a lot of growing up to do, but I mean she's young. So yeah, young.
Yeah, childish, young, immature. That's what I would say. Is there anybody else we haven't said? Have we said it for Kaylee?
Kaylee, good vibes.
Kaylee mature. Yeah.
Dramaless.
She has drama, but like, let me just say, more mature than the rest of them.
Good
Who
vibes.
else? Is there anybody else that we haven't said for? Did we? Oh, we said for Fernandile already. Yeah, I think that we wrapped it up.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for
Subscribing.
yeah, and even
For
for the
watching.
young YFA.
Young famous Africa.
Africa
Wink.
crew. Thank you very much for giving us something to talk about.
You can bring me for season 3.
Some good entertainment.
I'm good vibes.
You know, hope you don't take our comments too much to heart. It's the way we feel. So hey,
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming here. Will you
thank you
come
for
back?
having me. I would definitely come back. I had a really good time. Just next time we have some shots or something. You know.
Yeah, we can use it for our knowledge trivia.
Yeah,
you guys should let me know
definitely.
if you want
not
her to come
use
back.
me, but like work with me, girl.
Okay. Yeah. Some shots will be
Yeah,
nice. I
some
wonder
shots.
if a brand will sponsor that.
Yeah, let us know.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.